Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. No, 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 no. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Bah. Good morning. We couldn't afford the rights for that, so had to make it up. Coffee? Yeah. Yep. What's going on, everybody? Good morning. What are we? Streaming on all the platforms. Yes, we are on the YouTube, the Facebook, and Twitch. I keep forgetting we're on Twitch. Nobody ever watches on Twitch. I'm not hip enough for the Twitch. I'm not hip enough for the Twitch enough. But we're on it. So, that's good. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to March. Morning, Lindy.
Morning, Lindy.
Wow, look at the lights like flickering. Oh, I guess if I stay here, it's okay. We have a little more sunshine coming in through the windows than normal, so my camera is trying to figure out what to do with it. Let's see, what is it? It was a -2. It's still -2, so it hasn't warmed up at all.
Oof.
Yeah, it's gonna be a chilly day today. We're only gonna see highs today of about 5 degrees here in the Northeast Kingdom of Vermont. But we're in March now. Does that mean it's getting warmer? Yeah, it does. We've got a little bit of snow in the forecast on Tuesday, but the temperatures are going to be around 38 degrees. Wednesday, we're going to see 47. Thursday, it's going to be almost 50 degrees with rain. Yeah, so we're going to lose a lot of the snow that we've accumulated.
Yeah.
Look at that. So maybe this is the final day of below zero temps. Maybe not. I'm going to hope so, though. Morning, Al. What's going on this morning? Tristan says he is on the road right now, heading to Mount Snow for a skiing competition. That's right, Special Olympics skiing. Kick some butt, buddy.
Yeah.
Mount Snow's a great mountain. I haven't been there in years. There's Mr. Albie. What's going on, Mike?
Hey, Mike.
All right. Well, hey, winter. What a change from 1 week ago. 1 week ago, we're just looking at freezing temps and tons of snow. But leading into this week, we're looking at, I don't want to say spring-like temperatures, but warmer temperatures. We are going to be visiting the Newport Winter Festival today, which took place last week. And a couple of tra-la-las. We went around with a camera, and we got the Winter Swim Festival, which you can see in the photo right there, which is really cool. We got some of the snow sculptures that are down on the causeway. We got some ice skating, the cardboard sled races. We got the Coulter hockey tournament, which my brother played in. So all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got a little video to share with you in a little bit. Not right off. We're gonna get some coffee first, but yeah, Winter Carnival. It's always held in February. Let's get some coffee. And it seems like they do it just in the nick of time. It's like they couldn't do it earlier because you got to make sure there's enough ice on the lake. And if you do it too much later, you run the risk of the ice melting. So, I don't know. Whenever the Winter Carnival comes around, it's a celebration of winter here in the Northeast Kingdom of Vermont. But it's also kind of like, all right, this is the last blast of winter, hopefully. Now, I know in March we always get ourselves a little snowstorm or so, but that snow tends to dissipate pretty fast in March. So bring it on. I'm ready for spring.
Mm-hmm.
We're all ready for spring.
Yeah.
Good morning, Luz.
Good morning, Luz.
She's down in Mexico. She doesn't have to worry about -2 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Tim down in the Boston area probably doesn't have to worry about -2, but it's probably not that warm.
Good morning, Tim.
Good morning, Tim. We need to chat, Mr. Tim, and get that show set up. Speaking of Tims, there's another Tim.
Good morning, Tim.
Yeah. I got a show to tell you about today, Tim. We'll do that in a little bit. Here's Baba. Good morning. All right, a lot of Todsworth and Danielle. And Marie. All right.
Morning, Marie.
Well, people are filing in for a pretty fun show. Let's get it going. Shall we? By the way, I'm working on getting some new coffee with Todd mugs for order. I spent, an hour last night working with my website and this company that prints the cartoon coffee mugs. And there's something, I didn't get it figured out. Let's just say that. Yeah. I kept trying to want to connect to my cartoon website and not my music website. And I started losing patience after a while. So maybe next week I'll have some more Coffee with Todd coffee mugs that you can order. But until then, it's March. But you still should get yourself a wall calendar because this is probably the last week that it's real viable.
Speaking of, you need to change it.
I just saw that. The calendar is on the other side of the computer screen here. I do need to change it. We're still in February.
Still trying to hang on to February. We gotta get out of
Yeah, here in the office, we're in the wrong month. So let's get this show on the road. But yeah, we're gonna be visiting the Newport Winter Festival today, which took place last week, and lots of cool stuff, and it's a pretty fun video. I took my bike out with its studded tires and rode around Newport getting some footage, so the first part of the footage is a little windy, but, what are you going to do? We were on a lake.
Frozen lake.
A frozen lake. Frozen Land O'Lakes. All right, so let's get started. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. Oh, that's good coffee. I'll be your Todd. Coffee with Todd starts right now. This is really good coffee.
Yeah?
Yes, I'm very much enjoying my coffee this morning. I guess that's good, since it's Coffee with Todd.
Right.
Good morning, Deidre. Excuse me. Woof. Still waking up. Yeah. Before I sing some songs, let's talk about yesterday a little bit. Yesterday, there was a arts and crafts festival. It was a children's arts and craft festival, which is pretty neat. So a bunch of children from the area gathered together at the municipal building, and I want to thank Amy Gillespie for putting that together and asking me to play at it, which I did. And it was what was cool to me was it was just a chance for kids to show their arts and crafts at a table, just like the many craft fairs that we have throughout the spring and summer months here in the Northeast Kingdom. But it was just for kids, and I remembered like when I was 14 years old or something like that, and I put out a calendar of not this calendar, older calendar of cartoons. It's over there somewhere. Anyway, I went to a craft fair, and I was like the only kid that had a table. And, you know, it's not that people don't take you as seriously, but, you know, a lot of people just like walk by. And, you know, so it's cool that the kids had one just for themselves. Mm-hmm. And I went and sang at it. I got a couple photos from here. There's there you can see the poster. Ooh, the poster, and you can see me singing. There's one of the children that's dancing while I'm singing there in the photo.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and they also did some items that you could bid on, like a raffle. So there's some of the stuff. There was tons of stuff there, but yeah, this is all done from kids aged, you know, 5 years old to like high school, and yeah, isn't that cool?
That's cool.
I also got my face painted. You can't really tell from this photo where I'm singing. It's too far away. But there was somebody there doing face painting, and I actually went to school with the lady that was helping out with her niece and her daughter painting stuff. And so I talked to her for a little bit, and she said, yeah, we enjoy doing this, going around doing face painting. And then Pam Lads, I don't know if she's watching the show, but if she is, hi. And she right before I started to sing, I was tuning my guitar, and they came up to me and said, Pam sent us over to paint your face. And I was like, oh, all right. So I got my face painted, and she painted a dinosaur, like a reptilian dinosaur thing on my forehead. And, well, here it is. We call it the Prontosaurus. Oh, my throat's a little too dry to do that. Raw. There I am, the Prontosaurus.
It's the only one of its kind, right?
It's the only one. It's the only one there is. Yeah, but that was super fun. Anyway. Hey, Aaron, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, man. Very cool. Where's the button that I have to hit? There it is. Deidre says that Ava and I did kinder music with Amy. She's amazing. It's cool. Yeah, that was neat. I'm glad to be part of it. So there I was, hanging out at the municipal building underneath the basketball hoop. And thankfully nobody was shooting baskets while I was singing. I'm going to sing a song, but before that, I have a show to talk about, a show that's coming up this summer. It's a few months away from now, but it's never too early to talk about music, right? So here we go. It's Blues Night at the Haskell Opera House. Mr. Oscar 43rd Street Wilson. Man, I need to... yeah, I guess so. He is the lead singer of a Chicago band called the Cash Box Kings. And we'll be doing this show here on the, where is it? August 16th. August 16th in Derby Line, Vermont. My friend Don Cherie and I are going to be opening the show. Well, separately. Maybe we'll sing a song together. I should talk to Don. That would be fun. But, and then, you know, Oscar Wilson. So there it is. That's just the first taste. But we'll be talking about that a whole lot more when it gets up to the show. Maybe we'll get Oscar on Coffee with Todd as well to chat about it. That would be super cool. All right, let's play some music. Let's get out a harmonica, shall we? Which one do I want? I don't remember. Well, first I need a guitar. We got to do this in the right order. First things first.
We need a guitar.
Guitar. That's the very first thing. And then we need a harmonica. That's the right one. Then I need a harmonica holder. We watched A Complete Unknown again last night. I bought the movie. It's the first movie I've bought in years. We watched all the extras. I think Danielle fell asleep during some of the extras.
Yeah.
Didn't ya?
Yep. Means I can watch him again.
Okay. Well,
I did not fall asleep during the movie.
she did not. Mike, you still need to see it? You haven't...
Come on.
I'm going to try to make that show. Yeah. Oh, there you go, man. For sure. Yeah, it's right up. The Haskell Opera House is a beautiful venue. We'll talk more about it as it gets closer, but unique venue as it's built right on the Canadian border. So half of the audience is in Canada, the other half's in America. It's, to my knowledge, the only opera house in the world like that, and it's got amazing acoustics. So Mike still hasn't seen A Complete Unknown.
Come on now, Mike.
What's wrong with you? Well, you can buy it now for $30. You still can't rent it. Well, no, you can rent it for what was it? It was rent it for $24.99 or buy it for $25.99. So I just bought it so I can watch it whenever I want because it's Bob Dylan and I'm just going to watch it all the time because, Bob Dylan. Good morning, Dadster.
Good morning, Dadster.
We were talking earlier this morning. Dad won a golf thing down in Florida, and then it commenced the trash talk between my brothers about our annual Father's Day golf outing. I mean, the snow isn't even melted yet, and my brothers are already starting the trash talk with him. Good morning, Heather. Heather's going to be on the show this morning. She doesn't know it, but I filmed her at the winter swim. We're going to get to that in a little bit, but we're going to... Let's do a song to start it off, and then maybe we'll go check out the winter swim. Well, deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back in the woods among the evergreens, there stood a log cabin made of earth and wood. There lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good, who never learned to read or write so well, but he could play the guitar just like ringing a bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Johnny be good. He used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack, go sit beneath the tree behind the railroad track. Old engineers would see him sit in the shade, strumming with the rhythm that the drivers made. When people passed by, they'd stop and say, oh my, that boy can play. Go, 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 Johnny, go, go, go. 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 Johnny be good. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Yeah, Johnny be good. I probably should have warmed my vocals up before that. That's a hard one. Chuck, it's your cousin Marvin. You know that new sound you've been looking for? Oh my god, I watched Back to the Future like 400 million times when I was a kid. That's so funny. Good morning, Paul. Paul, we were just talking about the show at the Haskell Opera House. I'll do it again in a few minutes. Let's do one more song here. Should we stick with that old...
Sure.
Stick with that old sound? Same key? I put my harmonica away. That's all right. That's all right, Mama. That's all right for you. That's all right, Mama. Now, any way you do, that's all right. That's all right. Well, that's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. Well, my mama, she done told me. Papa done told me too. Son, that girl you're fooling with, she ain't no good for you. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. Well, that's alright now, Mama. Any way you do. Well, I'm leaving town, my baby. Leaving town for sure. You won't be bothered with me hanging around your door. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. Well, that's alright now, Mama. Any way you do. I said a dee 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 dee. Well, that's alright, Mama. That's alright with you. That's alright, Mama, now any chord will do. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. Well, that's alright now, Mama, any way you do. Now that's alright now, Mama, any way you do. I might have missed my little fancy chord on that one.
You missed your fancy card?
I missed my fancy chord. Mark says he's loving the song choices today on this chilly Sunday morning. -2 in Manchester as well. It's -2 here, so there's a blanket of -2. Mark the Zamboni driver, of course. What was that song we were doing? Oh, the Tangled Up in Blue. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. It's -2 here, too, as well. Mike, we're talking about, Maybelline. That's a good song,
That's
too.
a good one. You gotta learn that.
Should learn that. It's probably the
Do
same
that?
chords.
Yeah.
All the Chuck Berry songs were roughly the same chords. Ish.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all like the same blues. It doesn't matter. I heard the Beatles were supposed to meet there. Mike's talking about the Haskell Opera House. Yeah, I've heard that too. I don't know how true that actually is. Here's the story.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This is the story. So, John Lennon, I believe it was John Lennon, though it might have been Paul McCartney, but I think it was John Lennon. Might have been both of them. Anyway, or they were extradited out of the United States for drug use or drug possession or something. I think it was John Lennon. Anyway, so the Beatles hadn't been able to get together, and the rumor is that the Beatles were to meet at the Haskell Opera House because 2 of them or 3 of them or whatever could enter from the American side, and the other could meet from the Canadian side. But I don't know if that's just an old wives' tale. I don't think that is true, but it's a very cool thought if it did happen. What would have been even cooler is if the Beatles played there.
Well, that's what I thought you were going to
But
say.
that place only seats like 350 people, so
No way.
the Beatles would have to do a month straight of sold out shows.
Yeah.
But yeah. I thought it was Japan. What about Japan now? Like where the Beatles are supposed to meet? I don't know. Awesome.
Tristan sending me a picture
Oh.
of on the road with coffee.
Coffee with Todd. All Town Coffee. There he is getting ready to go hit the slopes and do some skiing. I like that. That's perfect. Good luck, buddy. I'm anxious to hear. Oh, yes, it was when John Lennon got arrested for drugs. Did he get arrested in Japan? That could be it. We don't know. Hey, let's do cartoons. That would have been cool, but I don't think it ever happened. I think it's just a rumor. Paul was the one that turned him in. Oh, Paul. What a jerk. Jerk, Paul. Jerk, Paul. Aaron, if you're a big fan of, and I know you are, of Rick Rubin, I don't know for a fact that you're a big fan of Rick Rubin. I just know. If you have Disney Plus, Rick Rubin did a series called 321 McCartney. And it's 6 episodes where Rick Rubin sits down with Paul McCartney and just talks about the music. And as a fellow musician, you'll appreciate it because they like isolate tracks and talk about it. It's so awesome. It's so good. I'll probably watch the whole thing again, but it's real good.
That would be cool if they did that with Bob Dylan.
Yeah, but Bob Dylan would never
He
sit
won't
down
do
for
it,
that.
right?
No.
I figured no.
Bob Dylan does one television interview every 20 years.
Yeah, I figured. it was a good thought.
That would be cool, though. I mean, they could do it without Dylan. Maybe Jacob could sit in.
Maybe.
Hey, I do cartoons. Whoop. MidlifeThesis.net. That's the website. Midlife Thesis. That's the logo that I desperately need to change.
Needs a little facelift.
Yeah, the cartoons, they come out on Wednesdays, and then they come out on Fridays, and then they come out on Sundays. That's right. A cartoon came out today. They come out on Facebook and Instagram. I don't even know why I'm on Instagram anymore. That's a friggin' pointless website now, or social media platform now. Get like 3 people that see it now because I don't do stories. But wasn't it a photo sharing site, Instagram? Oh no, it's a TikTok wannabe. By the way, also Zuckerberg, stop trying to make threads happen. To quote Mean Girls, threads ain't gonna happen, Mark. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's also on Reddit. Midlife Thesis cartoons. And the Newport Daily Express on Mondays and Fridays. Don't worry about this. That's just pizza grease. I got a newspaper and I stopped at the Runaway Tomato. And I put the plate on top of the paper. And got greased out. Go grease lightning, really doing greasy things. Go lightning, grease, grease, lightning.
It didn't touch the cartoons, so you're good.
Now the cartoon's on the back page. There it is. We have a little winter-themed cartoon here this morning. Go grease lightning, pepperoni's really greasy. Get greasy, it's so greasy. Go grease lightning, the cheese is pretty greasy too. I don't even remember what kind of pizza I got. There you go. Hey, does anybody recognize that skating rink? Huh? I know you do. Nobody said anything about it yet, but I recognize that skating rink. The cartoon that came out on Friday. Here we go. Trying to give them enough time to make sure they read it all. But I'm ching. Do you think I timed that up right?
Yep.
This one's not so much a funny cartoon; it's more of a sentimental one. I'm gonna do that once in a while. That's what I'm so happy about, like doing the strip now, because it's like more like telling a story, and so they can be humorous. They don't need to be like ha ha knee slapping funny, which Gary Larson perfected, and I merely just imitated. But I like doing the strip. It's a lot more work. It's a lot more work. I think I estimated like I do 3 strips a week, and it's something like 9 hours of work on those 3 strips, something like that. Poor Danielle, we get done eating dinner, and I just come in here and sit right here. You guys can't see it, but where Danielle's sitting right now, and I'm just up all hours of the night. There, yeah, that's where I do the tunes. And the Sunday strip that came out today, and I'll read the Sunday strip to you because there's a lot of information crammed into, I mean, it's a big square, but it can only be so big on Coffee with Todd Vision.
Coffee with Todd Vision.
Sure.
That's a good one.
All right, so the doctor says, you look a little down today. And Marty says, I just can't help but feel old these days. And she says, well, can you elaborate a bit? And he said, well, the things that used to be cool aren't cool anymore. And the things that are cool, I don't understand. Everything seems so dumb now. It's not dumb. It's part of growing older. Culture moves at a quick pace, and we cling to what feels familiar. It just means you're maturing. As if. Nobody uses that expression anymore. Everything's so dumb now. Sure, as if.
Talk to the hand.
Talk to the hand. You notice Marty's up there in the upper left-hand corner with his Discman. Remember Discmans?
Yep.
Remember those headphones that had the orange foam on them?
Those cool shades.
Oh, yeah.
Shades, too.
It's hard to tell on this screen, but yeah, the shades are the ones that used to just have the visor shades. Is that what they were called?
I don't know what they were called.
Oh, I had a pair of those when I was a kid. I thought I was so cool. Oh, interesting. I gotta catch up on comments. My cousin Greg gave me a lot of Beatles magazines when I was in high school with the story how the Beatles were supposed to meet there, but have never did. Okay, so maybe they were supposed to meet there and it never happened. Yeah. Just shared on my page so Mark can watch on his phone. Perfect. Oh, there he is. There he is. There's the Zamboni man. Mark the Zamboni man.
I like Todd Nation.
Todd Nation. Yeah, I was telling Area. I was telling Aaron, I need more coffee, about the McCartney 3-1. And he's like me, he likes watching producers online that work on albums. Yeah, it's so cool. VH1 used to do a series called Classic Albums, which was cool. Alan, like, totally, man. Oh, Aaron sent a link. We can't bring the link up here, but we'll have to watch it later on. Oh, Deidre says hi to Danielle.
Hi, Deidre.
Oh, 90s slang. Swing. Paul. As if, that's so whack. Oh, man, I was really trying to figure out which 90s slang to go with. Of course, there's the classic not. But I went with as if because it was the funniest. Sometimes when you're writing, certain things just read better or seem funnier for no reason at all. Like there's a discussion, I think it's Conan O'Brien having with a bunch of the old Simpsons writers, and they were talking about like just coming up with a thing and like picking a number because whatever joke it was entailed saying a number, and they like had a hour debate on like why the number 3 was funnier than the other numbers. And it's not funnier, it just like reads better in the context and is funnier, and as if was funnier for some reason. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Neil. How's it going? Yay. Whoa, wow. Comments are coming in fast. Ron says, my office is so cold. How cold was it? But I started out with hot tea and I'm finishing with iced tea. Yeah, it is pretty cold out there. All right, let's...
I still can't get grease lightning out of my head.
Go grease lightning, you're really doing greasy things. Go lightning, greased up lightning. Go. Hey, grease lightning, why you greasing up your strings? Play guitar fast, I gotta play it faster. Hey, let's go to the Winter Festival. Yeah. So, I'm going to get going here.
Yeah.
So, at in Newport last weekend was the big Winter Festival. All sorts of stuff going on. Of course, you can see in the upper part of the picture here, there's people swimming in the ice. What? Yeah, that's a real thing.
They swim in the ice?
They swim, well, they cut the ice out of it. Or they cut the lane in the pool out of the ice. You'll see it. It's all in the video. We got that. We got ice skating. We got sledding. We got snow sculptures. We got hockey, all sorts of stuff. We're just going to do a quick little video. It was a little windy at the beginning, and I used these clip-on microphones that were supposed to filter out sound. The sound's a little wacky at the beginning when I'm on the ice, so you might need to turn your phone up, and then after that scene, you might want to turn it back down. But anyway, nothing is more Northeast Kingdom than celebrating how cold and snowy it is here at the Winter Festival. So let's do it. Are you ready? Here we go. Grab your coffee and imagine Newport, Vermont, February 2025. Wade's World reference.
Newport Winter Festival.
at the Kingdom Swim here in Newport, Vermont. Normally I would say on the shores of Lake Memphremagog, but we're literally on Lake Memphremagog. It's like 15 degrees and windy as hell, which is crazy to go swimming. I realized the irony of that when you notice that I rode my bike here to check out the swim. But anyway, it's going to be going on all weekend. We'll probably get more footage tomorrow when it's supposed to be sunnier and warmer and less windy. But let's film some of the swimmers right now. This is crazy. Check this out. You see there's a bunch of flags from all different countries. That's because there are swimmers here from all different countries. Tomorrow's like, I guess the bigger part of the event. So we're gonna try to come back tomorrow when it's hopefully a little bit warmer, but I mean, definitely got some ice. Looks like we got another group going in, so maybe we'll film this real quick and then go where it's warmer.
Oh my God. Go.
I was talking to somebody that said the water is probably about 30 degrees. The air right now is about 15 degrees, but I don't know what the wind is, so the wind chill is probably insane. But I mean, this is crazy, right?
Nice, nice. Doing great. Doing great.
Freaking crazy. Good for them though. We'll try to come back when it's a little bit warmer tomorrow. Oh, look at this. There's more people coming out right now. Do the Kingdom Swim. What we're gonna do is hop back on the bike here and a bike probably across that little path there. I got my studded tires. See if we can get home safe. I'm going back to get warm. Alright, so we're down here at the causeway here. Weather's much better today. This is Saturday. Yesterday was Friday. Durr! I'm here to look at the snow sculptures. So it's about 1:10 or 1:15 or something like that right now, and the judging is supposed to be at 1:30, but nobody's here. So I don't know. Might be easier to get this from the other side of the road. Let's do that. This is as close as I can get. Okay, well, these are the sculptures. Got a polar bear. Got a cupcake and a heart. A heart? Yeah, a heart.
are taking part. Polar bear. I don't know. If I were the judge, I'd say polar bear. I don't know. Pretty cool. When I was a kid, there was a lot more sculptures than that. And they used to use spray paint. Maybe that's not environmentally friendly anymore. And they decorate them. Anyway, if I were the judge, polar bear. Let's go to let's go back to Lake Memphremagog, where hopefully it's way less windy today. We can get some more swimmers and maybe talk to some of them. We've only got 10 minutes to get there, so let's get. So we're back here on the ice. It's way less windy than it was yesterday, but the snowmobiles are way louder. Anyway, they're doing a big photo of all the swimmers that took place, and we're gonna get in on that.
Stretch out the sign. There you go.
Alright, the big photo op.
Everybody's faces. So kind of stagger a little bit.
You can see the land.
Yeah, well, you can see the lens. All right, you guys are looking pretty good. And now my hook out of the right, I'm going to have you take a picture.
So these are all the people that swam over the 3 or 4 day event here on the lake. Different perspective here. We got some locals in here. I found somebody I know. I know her.
I know him.
And she's one of the crazy people that actually jumped in the lake. I won't say crazy. You know, to be honest with you, I've never done anything like this, but I've done the penguin plunge.
That's
or
good
the
enough.
polar bear plunge or whatever.
That's usually for a good cause.
Yeah, we used to do it here in Newport. It was for the Special Olympics. No, that's only going in the water for I don't know,
A few seconds.
10 to 15 seconds.
That's it. That'll do it.
This is what did you swim today? 25 meters, 50?
It's the shortest thing. It's the length of one swimming pool, and I did that this morning in crawl freestyle today, breaststroke. But when we train the sharkbait Sheilas with Lynn and Pam and all the people who are there much before I are much better than I am.
Yeah. But they do it year round. They take ice baths in the summer.
Yeah, right. We train in Lake Memphremagog, and then it gets frozen, and so we go to Willoughby, and we train till January 1st, and then it froze, and then we get into our bathtubs with buckets of ice to keep our bodies ready.
Because there's no open water now, right?
No, well, there's
except for right here. Except for, can you see it behind us? Well,
it's a beautiful pool, and I better give credit to Phil White and Kathleen Marcel and all the volunteers. They are incredible. You lack nothing here. There's a warming shed. They take you here and there. It's like you're being pampered every minute of the
and there's
day.
people from all around the world here too, which is really cool.
I did a little film for you for the station this morning, and if you'll notice all the flags from all over the country, all over the world, and we have people here from all over the world, and Newport brings them together. So if you tell me that Newport isn't the center of the universe for peace on earth,
I like that.
Man's humanity to man, good sportsmanship, kindness to all. Somebody loses their shoes, somebody gives them a pair. Somebody loses their sunglasses, somebody gives them a pair. It's just not only sport, it's sportsmanship.
Yeah.
And it's countries coming together, and we hear a lot of things, counter to what's happening in the United States and its attitude right now, but we still love each other.
Well, love is all you need, right?
Yes.
The Beatles. You know, we may not be the center of the universe as far as sunshine and warmth.
Anyway, you're doing well.
But we got sunshine anyway, and behind us, here, let's flip the camera.
Flags from many nations representing so many swimmers who have trained all over the world. We also have world champions here. 3 of them are from here, but they represented New Zealand, South Africa, and We have, of course, the Rivard sisters, who are internationally famous for their ability to swim 2 lengths of Lake Magog, 2 English channels.
I was gonna say, didn't they do the English Channel?
Well, yeah, but they do it back and forth, and they did or they're training for that, but they did a Newport to Magog to Newport swim this summer.
Oh my God, that's a.
So you say, hey Heather, you're doing 25 meters, and they're going, well, you know, we do that to warm up.
Yeah, but yeah, right. And I should say that, like, it looks like we're standing in a parking lot, but we're literally on the lake right now. Like this is Lake of Magog. Yeah, Owl's Head in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went down that path. There's a nice little ice road that I was able to ride my bike.
Your bicycle.
Oh yeah. Now you can see the
Well,
sun.
I'll take you on the bike. Go on.
Oh, okay. Heather's taken over my camera.
Yeah, I'm much better behind the camera than on it. I'm so impressed with Todd. Todd, you've got 1,500 miles on this $2,000 bike, so you're nearly getting $1 a mile.
I do. Look at the tires here. See?
Okay, now I've been told that you have studs on this, and it's really hard to get stud service here in Newport.
Yeah, there's studs right there. Isn't that cool? I'm a stud on some studs.
Oh, you are! Wow.
All right, so we're at Patty Beach now, which is quite the sledding hill here. Probably going to come from the other side to try to get another shot. Let's go around to the other side because, you know, here's the thing. I'm on a snowmobile trail right now, and I don't want to get dead. I tried riding my bike on the snowmobile trail, but I got stuck. See, as far as I made it. So this is the sledding hill. Pretty steep. Alright, so we're riding the bike across the channel here, across some ice. That's some hardcore stuff. Let's go watch a few more swimmers, shall we? And then maybe we'll head over to Gardner Park for some ice skating.
Enter the pool carefully. One hand on the back of the boat. Ready? Let's go.
How was it?
You gotta know your number. 135 north side. What's your number? 35. So what do you think on Go Heather! Good, just a little dance. Like that? Go Heather!
There you go.
How was it?
Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Gardner Park, which is on the other side of town, and they've got some stuff going on at the skating rink all day today, so we're going to go check that out and continue here with Winterfest. But how cool is this? And way nicer than it was yesterday. So back across the path is some more people head to the ice to check out the festivities, but we're going to go to the skate shack now. Let's do it. When I was a kid, the skating rink was just that part, but it also was not a hockey rink. It was just flooded. It had a couple. That was probably the same poles with lights on them. Probably exactly.
Those poles
Yeah.
yeah.
And then like the hockey rink was like maybe right here, and then that was it. But you've got like a whole network.
And it wraps around.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And then we made another.
Whoa.
And then we made more ice in the back for the culture pond hockey tournament.
Yeah, that's tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting back on my bike now. Hey! There we go. Tons of different stuff here at the Winter Festival here in Newport, Vermont. I'm gonna bike home now. I need some coffee. I mean, coffee with Todd, right? Let's do it. All right, we're back here for day 406 of Winter Carnival. But we didn't do the bike today. My brother's supposedly playing hockey down here, so we're gonna go try to find him. We think he's here. We text him, but he's busy hockeying, so let's go find out. Famous hockey player?
You don't have that one for now.
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you win?
Need an autograph?
Yeah.
I had lasagna last night.
You did? Oh, Garfield? Did you win?
We did.
All right. So I filmed the winner.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh,
All right, there we go. We've done a successful winter carnival. We came down. I didn't get a lot of great footage of the hockey because the snowbanks are so far out that I can't get that close. But we got a little bit of hockey. It's a 3-on-3 tournament. My brother's team, as of right now, is in first place.
Yep.
We're just gonna say that they won the whole thing.
Yep.
We'll find out. But anyway, there's your winter carnival here in Newport, Vermont.
Yeah.
Let's go get some hot chocolate or something.
Okay.
It's freaking cold out here all weekend. Okay, bye.
Whoa. Look at that.
Whoa.
Dun 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 dun. Winter Carnival. Festival. Yeah, Al mentioned the if you saw the comment in there, Al mentioned the ice castle that they used to build. I'm gonna have to ask the recreation director Mike why they don't do that anymore. I think it's because the last couple of years we hadn't had the cold that we've had this year, so the ice might not have been, because I have to harvest that ice from Lake Memphremagog, and maybe they just didn't have enough ice. But the ice castle used to be at Gardner Park, and like Al said, they lit it up at night. It was really cool. It was cool to walk through it too. Maybe they'll do. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it again. If I can convince them to do it again, maybe I'll film a bunch of it for Coffee with Todd, like them building it and stuff. Yeah. But anyway. Yeah, it was super fun. Al also said right before we hit the video, I thought this is really funny because we were talking about the Beatles. He said that the Beatles played at Fulton Junior High School in 1963 when I lived in Indiana, or so the poster said. The auditorium was full of paying kids, and when the curtains opened, it was a group of girls dressed up as the Beatles lip syncing. That is so funny. Very nice winter carnival. Thanks for the video. Oh, my pleasure. Mike says, what a fun day. It was fun. Aaron, did you say you had studded tires on your bike? Yes, I do. I could do a video about my bike, and we choose to upgrade the thing. Oh yeah, we could do that. Yeah, I got winter tires. I got winter tires. That's the whole reason I bought the bike that I did with the fat tire, which they're 4 inches wide. The tires, I believe, it was so I could ride in the winter. And then I was talking with Nate at the Great Outdoors, and he's, because I was like, how is this going to be in the snow? And he's like, well, it's going to be fine in the snow. It's the ice that you need to worry about, but we can get you some studded tires. And I was like, wow, they make studded tires for bikes? And he goes, yeah. So he got them for me. And it's, I mean, when I was going across that little like lane that they plowed out on the ice to get the trucks out there to cut the hole in the ice and everything, it's, you know, I rode right across it. It's just like riding on pavement with the studded tires. It's pretty amazing. The only thing that's tough is slush, and that's what we've had to deal with a lot this year because it snowed like a little bit every day, and so the roads just keep piling up with slush as cars drive by, and that gets a little greasy and a little scary. There's been a few little I haven't fallen, but there's been some little slippages. Yeah. So the studs don't help at all with the slush, but they certainly help with the ice. It's crazy. I've ridden across glare ice. Well, I rode across a lake on it. But yeah, I could do a little thing. I haven't done a ton of upgrades to that bike, to be honest with you. There's like a rack on it for carrying my work bag when I ride to work, and I've got a rear view mirror so I can see the traffic behind me, and that's pretty much the only upgrades that I've done. But my project for today is I bought an e-bike rack for my vehicle that goes into the tow hitch, so Danielle and I can put our bikes on it, and we can go down to Stowe and Morrisville and Burlington and check out all the different bike paths down there. Yeah. There's that really cool one in Burlington that we want to try. And I can't remember. Is it Grand Isle or something?
Something like that. I don't.
It's basically a railroad track that connects over these islands that they turned into a bike path. So you're riding out on Lake Champlain. I really want to do that. So got a bike rack. I should put that together today. That should be my plan. Because it's about friggin' time for spring to happen. Yeah. All right. Well, we're way over time. Let's see. So we're 7 minutes past 10 o'clock. Danielle has been eating her arm since about 9:15 this morning. She's so much hungrier than normal.
Yep. I was ready for breakfast before it started. We gotta go eat breakfast.
But first, I must answer bike questions. What bike did you choose, like the frame and power levels? So, it is an Aventon Adventure, and it's the 2?
Mm-hmm.
2.
I think it's a
Yeah, the 3 isn't out yet. So it's an Aventon Adventure, and it comes stock with 4-inch fat tires, and it has a 750 watt motor on it, and it's not it's a hub drive, so the motor is in the back wheel. And how this thing works, there's a big misconception about e-bikes, and this thing works a little different than some e-bikes, whereas you don't set the speed level and pedal and it just brings you to that speed level. This thing reacts to how you pedal. So the more you pedal, a little bit, like the harder you pedal, I should say, the harder you pedal, it's got something called a torque sensor. So you pedal harder, the engine gives you a little bit more assistance. You pedal lighter, it gives you a little bit less. With this bike, it weighs 77 pounds because it's made to do what I was doing, like riding on the ice and through the snow and all that. So it's a heavy bike, and without the motor, it is really hard to pedal it. It can be done, but it is not easy. I don't even know how to explain how hard it is to pedal that bike without the motor. But it only kicks in minimal assistance, and it gives you like 5 different levels. I usually stay in the eco level. It makes the battery last longer, and it feels just like riding a regular bike. Eco just basically takes the weight of the bike out of the equation. But if you need to get up some hills, you can put it on turbo or sport, and you can zip right up there. So I love it. It's super cool. And I want to get a smaller bike. I don't know if I'll be able to afford that this summer because I desperately need to get a new laptop. This thing is from like 2016, I think. So it's getting a little old, the laptop I'm doing the show on. But if I can swing it, I'd like to get a little bit smaller bike. Danielle's bike is the Pace, the Adventon Pace. It's quite a bit lighter. It's got skinnier tires though. She don't have studs on her tires. No. Danielle ain't a stud like I am.
Nope.
Oh, Tim says it's a cool ride across the lake. Yeah, we should go down and ride with you, Tim, because he's got a e-trike.
Oh, cool.
Is what he's got.
Nice.
But yeah, we'll go. We're gonna do that this summer. We'll meet you down there and we'll do that ride together. It has a ferry ride too. Whoa, that's super cool. It will run without you pedaling. There's a little throttle on your left thumb, and you can use the throttle. I don't use the throttle very much. I like to pedal it.
With the assist.
With the assist, yeah, I like it. But yeah, you can just. Our buddy Mark, who watches the show, he's got one of those bikes, and he ain't pedaled that bike ever.
But
no, I'm lying. I saw him pedal it once.
But the throttle, it's gonna eat your battery, so your time on it isn't right as long.
Yeah, but if you wanted to go out for 10 miles or something, the battery's got you covered. Fine. Yeah. Well, more so with your bike. My bike's pretty heavy, so. Mm-hmm. My bike's so heavy. I need a Gary Fisher bike. I don't know what that is. Is it some guy named Gary and you're going to steal his bike? Let's Google it real quick. We need to get off, though, because we've been on for a while. Gary Fisher bikes. Oh my God. Those are not cheap. Oh, they're made by Trek. Yeah, I want to get a Trek. Those bikes are pretty cool. Yikes, man. $5,000?
What?
Gary Fisher himself is a legend. I didn't even know who he was. He basically invented the mountain bike and started his own brand selling them. The brand itself is gone now, but Trek still makes some Gary Fisher edition bikes, and they cost $5,000. My Lanta, that's expensive. Old school bike, no battery, titanium.
2 new fridges for that.
Oh, there we go. I wonder if all of us who have e-bikes could do an e-bike rally this summer. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Hi, Lynn. She says, oh, you're still here. Oh, man, Aaron wants to, like, that would be a crazy bike. 2 hub motors, 1,000 watts each. Man, it's like a motorcycle. There goes Aaron. And here comes Mark behind him. Oh, what does Lynn have? Gazelle bikes for us. I have not heard of those, but we may have 2 small fold-up electrics for sale. Those are cool. Those are really neat bikes, those electrics. I'll have to look into Gazelle. I'm not familiar with them. Oh, no. That doesn't sound fun, Lynn. She's recovering from a surgery, but ready to bike. Well, we'll see you out on the bike path. Danielle and I are out there quite a bit over the summer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Danielle's getting really hungry. Sorry. She's looking at me. She's hungry. Like, end the show, Todd. So I should probably end the show so we can make breakfast. She's getting hangry. She's hangry. Nah, the show's been going on for a while. We usually only go for an hour. We went for an hour and 15 minutes. I'd say that's the show. How cool is that? So, Winter Swim, congratulations to everybody that competed in and organized and ran the Newport Winter Festival. It was super, super cool. We'll do it again next year. I wanted to bring my GoPro out there, but it was so cold that the GoPro battery that I have anyway, my GoPro 9 or whatever it is, the battery doesn't last very long in the cold, which is pretty weird considering the reason GoPros were invented. But hey, you know. Coming up in August, here's a show. I've got some more shows that I'm working on right now, but right now this is the big one. August 16th. Blues Night at the Haskell, Oscar Wilson, Mr. 43rd Street. And Don Cherie, my friend, will be opening it. Paul, who's doing some commenting on here, is the one that's organizing it and putting it all together. It's going to be super cool. All right. Have a great day as well. Tristan says he's in. He's got an e-bike. All right. We've got to do it. Lynn says to make you an omelet. Or an omeletta. An omeletta. Have a great week, Marie. Oh, that was a fun show today. Let's do it again next week. Same time, same place. I think that sounds good. Have a great week, y'all. Be safe. Be well. I love seeing you guys every Sunday morning. I look forward to it. And we'll do it again next week. Happy March. March, it came in like an lion. It came in like a lion. Where's the lamb? We're ready for the lamb. Out like a lamb. Cheers, everybody.